Hello Internet, welcome back to more of our apartment. Man, I need to get a name for this particular playthrough. Why is there a black bar covering my mini map? Oh, maybe there's not. Maybe it was just part of the map over. Whatever. Anyway, welcome back to our apartment thing. In the last episode, we went downstairs and tried to wrangle the Horde, which didn't go so well. Just noticed how damaged this baton is, so that's disappointing. We thought maybe that would replace our crowbar. Obviously, I have a bunch of crap. We'll drop all this on the unsorted pile and let the game sort it out for us. We also disinfected a wound because we had been bitten, because of course we were. We'll go ahead and sort that. Why don't we swap out our t-shirt while we're here? I don't really understand how our t-shirt is getting damaged when they would have to penetrate the leather jacket, which has a 90% coverage. I think the way it works is that it goes outer to inner, so like it has a 30% chance to hit our backpack, then it has a 90% chance to hit, or maybe they're, I don't know how this works. We're not going to pretend that we know how this works. We're going to drop our messed up t-shirt up here just so that at some point we're going to have to work on our tailoring, of course, and we'll need damaged clothing for that. Did we not? There we go. Did we not get a t-shirt that fits? We didn't? Okay. I mean, that's fine. Didn't we say, did they have 0 encumbrance? Yeah, they have 0. No big deal. Unfortunately, we don't have any other cargo pants, which would be nice. We have leather pants, which, of course, don't have the storage of cargo pants, but have much higher protection values because they are leather. That might be worth putting on. It is winter as well, so the warmth would be nice. Our legs are pretty cold. It's mostly our hands and head that are concerning. Why don't we see? We can make a turban at least, right? I think all you need is rags for a turban. You don't even need clothes, or you don't even need sewing for that. That'll be a little bit of warmth. Why don't we throw some splintered wood in here? Oops. Activate our lighter. See if we can make ourselves a turban. Actually, let's look at our head stuff. We probably have terrible skills, so nothing really there. Just the turban. All this other stuff is face protection. The Rioter mask has some value if you don't have any kind of... I think the Rioter mask helps prevent smoke inhalation and things. For now, we're just going to go with a turban. Just dispose of that, please. Store in inventory, wear the turban. And we'll go back to, why don't we expand our baton and look at this side by side with our crowbar. I think the baton would be better. Unfortunately, oh good, we couldn't pick up. Where'd our crowbar go? It's right there and I'm just dumb. So let's look at these side by side. Baton, crowbar. Baton extended, actually the same stats. Why does that... Oh, 108. I thought it said 168. I was like, why is that so much higher? But it has the rapid strike ability, which is mostly what we would want from it. Did this change recently? Do they do less damage now if they're damaged? Because I could swear a makeshift crowbar was 10 bash and 1 cut. Wonder if something changed there. We're not going to use the baton because it's so badly damaged. We'll just grab the crowbar. I mean, the rapid strike ability is pretty good, though. We'll use the baton until it breaks, which is just going to basically mean that we have extra crap. Extra crap in our inventory. It's going to take up more space in our inventory. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the Horde on the ground floor. Every time I go down there, I feel like I'm on the brink of being overwhelmed. Are you smashed? Brainless Zambi. And we didn't swap out to our leather pants. We'll swap to our leather pants. I would like to try to clear some of the Horde out, but I just don't know if we actually have any real ability to do that. And we have no glove items. Let's look at our armor for our hands. Hand wraps, which are trash. They do provide a small amount of warmth. we could potentially butcher some stuff from around and maybe get wool hand wraps, which would be much higher warmth. Why don't we go look real quick just to see what some of this... Oh, it's just a leather jacket. Well, we could butcher... Well, we don't want to butcher the leather jacket because if we need to replace ours... I mean, we'll take it back to our little base. Why don't we go on a material hunt? It's so silly because it's such a small amount of difference, you know, having felt hand wraps as opposed to regular hand wraps is such a marginal improvement. But, you know, there were a lot of sweaters and things. Here's a blazer, for instance, which would be made of wool. It's got 3.5 liters, so we would get a fair bit of felt patches out of it. I don't know if it's enough to make the hand wraps. Probably is. And here's a sweater. So we'll butcher these two and get materials. Do we have a knife item? Did we ever pick up a knife? It doesn't look like we did. I could swear... I know I saw scissors, but I don't think I picked them up because I assumed we had a knife item. There's a pair of scissors. So we'll drop the sweater and the blazer, and apparently our fire has gone out, so we will throw a 2x4 in the fire just to get a little bit longer burn time. We will butcher these. Apparently we need to pick up the scissors. Pair of scissors, butcher, cut up everything. Plenty of felt patches so we can make some felt hand wraps. Wool hand wraps. 15 warmth as opposed to 5 warmth. Very slight encumbrance, not a big deal. Obviously the protection values aren't high. We're not super worried about that. This is just to be... Oh good, this is the stupid oversized thing. For some reason, even though I'm crafting them... Are they oversized? They're not oversized. Why does it say they're oversized? We'll wear them. Is very encumbered. Oh, because we were wearing something already. We were wearing rubber gloves. Okay. Which are much better. What a waste of time. Okay. Don't judge me, viewer. I hear you judging me. Don't judge me. So why are our hands so cold? I mean, they're not now because we're near the fire. Negative 12. 40 encumbrance on the rubber gloves. See, it's a question of would we rather have the warmth or would we rather have the... You know, would we rather have the warmth or would we rather have the protection? Let's look at them side by side. These things have great protection and 10 warmth, but their encumbrance is freaking huge. I don't know how much hand encumbrance really matters, though. I mean, it's just objectively better to wear the rubber gloves, right? So that was a waste of time. Okay. I mean, footage is footage, I guess. So what else is missing? We're wearing a turban and a top hat. Very classy. Dust mask. Eyes, nothing. Arms are just the leather jacket. Oh, we have a wristwatch, so we'll drop the cell phone here. I didn't know we had a wristwatch, or I would have dropped the cell phone a long time ago. I mean, I guess we're okay. So we're going to go down and we're going to see if we can continue to wrangle this horde. This might be a dumb thing. You know, it might be smarter for us to not do this. Why don't we take a couple aspirin while we're here? Because we're in a little bit of pain, and I imagine we're going to get beat up some. Are we wielding anything? No. Wield the baton. Yeah, the horde is a bit perplexing. I really don't know what to do about it. I think the best thing to do is just try to take them out, you know, like one at a time if possible. You didn't have loot on you. You must have died earlier. Oh, we never did smash any of these, which we really need to, especially that shocker. Garbage. Yes. And we need to smash all these corpses. No. Ignore. What does the little yellow thing mean? Unstable footing, I assume. Difficult for you to fight while standing here. That's fine. Yes? There you are. We were getting messages about the Rottweiler before, but we never did see it. Ignore. Smash. Ignore. Handgun book is pretty good. Backpack we're going to take as a replacement if we need it. Always with the 0 charges. Please stop making noise. UPS is worthless. None of these jump out at me. Nothing has charges in it. You hear glass shattering. Okay. Knee pads would be nice. I don't think I really wear them. I don't think I've ever really worn them, but we'll take it. Of course, the touring suit would be good for... Oh, combat boots would also be good. But we're not going to be able to clean them up and repair them. Take the funnel. Okay. Let's pop outside. Bandana. So this apartment was full of a horde. This one also appears to be full of a horde. Why don't we... There's no good place to... We'll come down here. So we can kind of back up if we need to. And fight as we need to. That heartbeat sound. Always in my ears. Yep. I'm just going to tank them. Just going to face tank them until something scary shows up. Yes. Come here, friend. Come through the... There you go. How many of you are there? Are we good? Okay. Smartphone, of course it's a UPS. This is all very damaged. There's some rubber boots, but we're not going to wear those. Not really very much stuff, considering there are like 7 corpses here. Yeah, none of that. Okay, that was just glass. I thought there was a corpse there. Do we smash you? Cash cards we'll take. Are we still... Yeah, let's walk. Let's see if there are any stragglers up here. We'll grab these long strings since we're around. And they have value. Is that everybody? You guys really tore up the bathroom. For no good reason. What's a car buyer's guide do? Series of articles on haggling techniques. Okay. Oh, another first aid kit. A lot of those in the apartment as well. Yeah, continue grabbing these long strings. Thankfully, we've cleared so many of these apartments, you kind of know where the items would be. So, like, here was a dresser. No. And then in the closet, leather jacket. Oh, light jacket. No, thank you. We'll check the pantry and stuff as well. Pickled herring we will take. I don't know why I stopped to pick up nails, but I did. A Treupan is an antibiotic. Another windbreaker. Rural Digest Examiner. Covering regional events. Winter snowstorm. Yeah, I don't think that has any value to us. We already looked at these. Alright, so it's interesting they still have balconies on like the main floor. So we'll go down here and we're going to very cautiously see if we can maybe pick up a couple from this horde. Yeah, all this stuff is just so damaged it's not even worth it. Like the army helmet would have been nice if it even had like half health, but at one little squiggle of health it's not worth it. Which is really unfortunate. Seems to be no sign of the horde. It's interesting. Are you a bicycle or a motorcycle? You're a bicycle, but your pedals are busted. And it's in battered condition. Yeah, it's pretty bad shape. We could potentially repair this. And replace some of these parts without too much issue. What? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. So you found me. Let's deal with them real quick. Yes. Come on then. Have at you. Okay, are we good? Let's check some of this. Kittery Tourist Guide. Pamphlet, tour. So this is a map, so that's pretty good. Always want map items. What did you have? Nothing. Okay, and probably nothing on the pupper. Alright, what was wrong? Oh, there's another one. I want to check this vehicle, because I feel like it was in pretty good shape. Maybe we should move away from the vehicle. We'll start grabbing sunglasses as well, so that we can make welding goggles if necessary. No, ignore. Let's pull them away from the vehicle in case it is in good condition. Oh, you move pretty quick there, fatty. Okay, yes. Come on then. Slow and tedious. Oh, yep, look, there's another one. Oh boy. Yep, you're hurting me. You got me. Okay, starting to see quite a few. Maybe time to make a fighting retreat, because Lord only knows how many more there are. I mean, at what point do we just break their spirit and they're like, that guy, you know, has murdered entirely too many of us. I don't want to mess with that guy. He knows what he's doing. Where'd your corpse go? No. Items. Oh, we did pulp it. Okay, let's clear up here by smashing every pile just in case. We don't want anybody waking up on us. Okay, let's sift through all this garbage. I mean, I guess we take the messenger bag. Cream soda, peanuts we take, pocket knife we take, military rucksack we 100% need to take. Are we squeamish? Can we just throw it on? Okay, so we're just going to wear that until we get back in the building. Tons of crap. Another touring suit. A lot of leather. People in this town really like wearing leather. Cell phone with full charge is pretty awesome. So we will definitely take the battery out of that. In fact, we'll just unload everything around us, which is basically nothing. Fantastic. We'll unload the camera. I don't know how valuable empty batteries are because I don't know how hard it is to make the recharging station. I get the feeling we're probably not going to get there for a while, but we'll take the empty battery. More sunglasses we will take. Anybody else? Okay, I think that's enough. Let's check this vehicle. Dented, enough wheels, it has gasoline, it has battery charge. So this car should run, which is good to know. It looks like it's in mostly okay shape. Some of the less important things are busted up. Oh, that wheel doesn't look great, but that's probably the easiest thing to change on the entire vehicle. Assuming we had bolt turning, which I'm 90% sure we don't. Take the string. Yep, take the string. You smashed. Okay, so seems like we cleared out that little horde pretty well, which will enable us to come outside maybe in the daytime and be fine. We're going to head back inside though because we want to unload and we obviously don't want to be fighting anything while we're wearing the military rucksack. That army gear is tempting to take because we're at the very beginning of the game. Oops. At the very beginning of the game, but I don't think that we will be in a position to repair or wash them anytime soon. We're literally just going to drop most of this crap and then let it get sorted out automatically. Nope. Military rucksack. Drop the funnel, drop the scissors. Hang on to the pocket knife so we have a transportable way to butcher corpses. Let's sort everything. There we go. Let's start a fire because I want to take a look at this map. And we should probably eat and drink something. So let's grab some firewood. Dump the fire. Dump the wood in the fire. Start a fire. Start a fire quickly. There we go. Let's read. Nope. Let's activate the tourist map, which will cause the game to lag because it's searching around. And now if we look at our map and go to the ground floor, revealed quite a lot around us. Looks like this is a very big city here, and it looks like it's on the edge of another pretty large city. In fact, many of these are pretty big. This hospital would be nice to look at eventually. Oh, it's a hotel. Not nearly as interesting. I guess it was a tourist map, which is going to be like restaurants and junk, coffee shop, restaurant, and hotels and things. So, not the best map we could find, but it is something. And it gives us an idea, like say we, want to move on from this town. This gives us an idea of where we can check. Looks like there might be a lab or military outpost or something right here. Oftentimes they kind of have this dead end sort of road thing to them. So it looks like there's some interesting prospects. I do, with this playthrough, I kind of want to rush towards the end game content. I think in our acclamation let's play, I was trying to remember kind of how to play the game, but I wasn't actually like playing the game very much. It was mostly the tedious stuff that everybody kind of hates after a while. Let's look at our books. Did we ever find a sewing book? Of course not. So in this playthrough, I kind of want to rush towards some of the later game content. Like I would like to get a forge up and running within really as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I don't know how feasible that is with our lack of skills. I think you need like Fab 6 or 7 in order to really utilize the forge. Which of course we have Fab 1, which we can grind. I don't know if we'll grind on camera. I think that's like people's least favorite parts. I actually kind of like grinding on camera because I can just pull up questions or make conversation or whatever instead of constantly narrating what I'm doing, which tends to get a little boring in my opinion. But we might cut some of the grindy stuff out. Our t-shirt is tore up again. I'm not sure how it's getting to our t-shirt through our leather jacket, but whatever. Do not step in the fire, please. So what do we want to do? We wanted to eat. So let's see. We wanted to cook that TV dinner before it gets bad. Cooked TV dinner. 1 of 2. We'll make 1. Okay, so this is something else we need. We need... Oh, were we making fish hooks? I don't remember when we grinded for our... for Fab, but okay. Pick up the TV dinner and we'll use the table. Because I want us to be using a table as much as possible. Activate in progress cooked TV dinner. Yes. Store an inventory. Why did we pick it up? It was on a table. Because I activated it instead of using this particular menu. Okay. Fine. We'll eat the entirety of that particular TV dinner. And then we'll throw in a little something for dessert. We'll eat a marshmallow. Even though it's frozen and we probably broke our teeth on it. We'll take a sip of water. Clean water. And that should do it for the night. I think we're probably going to call the episode here. I thought we would be tired by now. I don't really remember the last time we slept, but okay. So we're probably going to call the episode here for now. Thanks for watching. Cleared out the Horde. A little bit tedious, but it needed to be done so that we could safely exit. And now, of course, we have access to the ground floor where we can continue looting the apartment building and then move slowly out into the town around us. And again, we're going to be focusing on some of these shops instead of going through all these houses. I mean, we'll hit houses because we'll need food, and their food is very plentiful here. But we really want to focus in on some of these other more advanced buildings, like the veterinary clinic, although we don't really need meds right now. It'd be nice to pick up a... stethoscope, but that's really the only thing of value we would get out of that because we have plenty of disinfectant and antibiotics. But anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more Cataclysm in the near future, and I will see you in the next episode.